They don't care about us. Uvalde students leave school in walkout over gun safety. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to the San Antonio Express News, this is how it all went down. Dozens of students walked off the Uvalde High School campus around 12:15 p.m. Wednesday morning chanting "No justice, no peace" and "Uvalde strong." They marched downtown and joined Morrow's junior high school students at Uvalde's town square, where makeshift memorials to the victims of the May 24 shooting have stood for months. Walking in a circle at the plaza, their handmade placards read, "They don't care about us. I want to be safe. Protect kids, not guns, and ban weapons of war." They don't want us to cause a ruckus. They don't want us to change. They don't want people to see us and know we are here. And we should be heard, one tearful student told reporters. If people do not start walking out, do not try to start making change, nothing will. And we want change, another student said. We're tired of being scared. The walkout at Uvalde High School was the first of its kind in more than 50 years here. It was part of a national protest against the lack of action taken by the state and federal government to counter school shootings. Nonprofit group Students Demand Action called on children nationwide to leave class Wednesday and to walk to the field. About 600 students from San Antonio Independent School District participated as well. A similar protest occurred 2 days earlier in Nashville, where 6 people were gunned down in a mass shooting at the Covenant School. It has been almost 11 months since a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers at Uvalde's Robb Elementary, but the grassroots protests that once rattled the small community in the initial months after the May 24 mass shooting have lost steam. One of the students said they had been in the gym and decided to walk out because nobody could hear them protest inside, she said. She was marching for America. Joe Garza, one of the students killed because she couldn't speak for herself anymore. Most of the students at the high school remained on campus, standing outside the building. However, some continued with classes as usual, playing tennis during their physical education period. There was no evidence of a protest in progress at Murrell's Junior High, which was nearby. A small group of parents stood outside the high school tennis center, a couple talking with their children over the phones. Adam Martinez said his daughter, Analia, told him the students had been threatened with suspension and being sent to an alternative campus if they left the campus. But one of the children in the group that marched to the plaza said they were not threatened with punishment for leaving. In a letter to parents of children in the school district Tuesday, Uvalde interim superintendent Gary Patterson said the district was aware of the protest for a walkout at noon Wednesday to draw attention to gun control safety, and that we intend to be sensitive to this issue and allow the students to participate in a controlled walkout from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. These students will not be allowed off campus or outside the fence at any time. The students may gather in the courtyard or the gym depending on weather conditions and principal discretion, the letter stated. School district officials did not return requests for comments. Police quickly escorted the protesters that left campus with an officer in an SUV directing them to Leona Street. They continued to march west on Leona until making a left at North Getty and walking toward town. By then, a school district patrol car tailed the students. The Reverend Mike Marsh of St. Philip's Episcopal Church stood at the corner of North Jerry and Miss Quet, applauding as they passed. Probably mispronounced that, pardon me. "I support peace, justice, nonviolence," he said. "It's got to change. We can't keep doing the same things we're doing. It's not working." The kids continued marching toward the city center before finally reaching the town square. Several officers stood with the group at the plaza back at the high school, and Anson Bells said his son Anthony, a 15-year-old freshman, was also involved in the protest. He said his son came to him to talk about participating in the rally, and Bill supported him. He's the one that came to me. He's the one that said, hey, we really need help doing all this, said Bills, who is active in the Republican Party and carried pocket-sized booklets containing the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Did you hear that? These students had a copy of the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Stay woke. I don't care what they say. Stay woke. Don't let anybody determine your future. Don't let anybody determine your history. Now back to the story. I was like, done. I will do everything. I will give you all the knowledge. I'll look everything up. We'll research it. We'll go through Supreme Court cases. That's what we've been doing. Bills, a 35-year-old self-employed contractor from Uvalde, described himself as a constitutionalist and holding up the booklet added, "This is what's going to protect our rights." He said his youngest son, Adam, 9, was at Robb on the day of the shooting. 2 of his children attended school virtually from home. And this goes on and on and on, but I'm going to end it right here. Never surrender. Never quit.